welcome back to my channel. Today we need a little drink situation because we are answering more assumptions. I don't know why I'm actually like doing this to myself. I filmed this video for Vlogmas back in December. I thought it'd be fun, you know, ask you guys for more assumptions on Instagram. You did not hold back, so hope you enjoy watching this and let's get started. Also, I've been using a microphone to record recently and it's truly life-changing. Like, can you tell a difference in the audio? When I edit, my ears are just in heaven, so let me know if you can tell a difference. Oh god. Okay, the first one is, I assume that you're looking for an engagement ring ASAP. My boyfriend Storm, him and I, we've been together for over 4.5 years. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I already know exactly which kind of ring I want and he knows. I set up a Google document which just describes everything about my personality that you need to know. The next one says, I assume you've never got wasted drunk to black out. We're just really getting into these today. I have never blacked out, also never thrown up from alcohol. I don't know why I'm saying this as if it's like such an accomplishment, but yeah, I've never thrown up, I've never blacked out. I assume you never want any plastic surgery and you don't want any more work done after your breast reduction. Yeah, I would say that's true. I don't want any plastic surgery. I could see after I have kids needing another breast reduction, but you never know, you know? Sometimes you just wake up and you choose a different path. So I assume that you like your current job, but you won't stay that long because you have other plans. Definitely not true. I really like my job now. Could you imagine? I'm like, yeah, I'm planning to quit. I don't have any other plans. I would love to like stay in this job for a long time. Someone said you don't make a lot of money. Okay. I don't know. I feel like the word a lot of money is like super subjective. I got quite an increase like going into this job. I'm very grateful for the amount for my salary, so I'm very happy with it. Okay, someone said, I assume that you come off as sweet, but I think you must be a total badass at work. Honestly, I think I'm pretty shy at work. I have a pretty big personality actually. Like, I'm really not that shy, but I find that at work I always become a little bit more like professional and reserved. So it's actually been the opposite. I would say I'm like pretty loud and animated in normal life, but then at work I'm a little bit more reserved. Someone said, I assume that you want a dog. You know, I would love a dog, but we live in a condo in Toronto and both Storm and I go home when we go visit our families. Would not be a responsible decision. As much as I would love to have a golden doodle, it just one day will happen when I have a real backyard. I don't want to like keep a dog in a condo. It's too sad. Someone said, I assume it's easier for you to talk online through social media than in real life. It really depends. If you guys, I don't think I've ever said this, I'm really nervous speaker, which doesn't make any sense because I host live sessions with Busy Blooming and I'm like not nervous at all, but something about being in like a professional setting, I get super nervous to speak. I would say in that sense, like for sure, like doing Busy Blooming sessions and vlogging and doing live sessions on Instagram, like I'm super, like I find it a lot easier. But yeah, I think in social settings, social media, like I'm all good. It's just like at work, I get a little bit nervous to speak. I assume that you were always really stressed out. I don't think I'm always stressed. I've been having really bad anxiety lately, and I think that probably translates as stress a lot of the time. Honestly, this might be surprising. It takes a lot for me to get stressed. Like that's just like this weird quality I have at work and just in like other situations. I am never really stressed out. Like even at work, if there's like a ton of stuff to do, everything's going wrong, I just for some reason have the ability to stay calm, and I've been told that a lot in my like from bosses and coworkers. So no, I'm like really good at not getting stressed out. I assume that your boyfriend is really mean. But could you imagine if I'm like, yeah, that's true. No, my boyfriend Storm is like the sweetest person, happiest, sweetest person ever. Obviously, I would never be with someone who I personally like thought was mean. Someone said, you're really insecure about your looks. I don't think I've ever like been self-deprecating like appearance wise on my channel, but no, I'm definitely not insecure. I think in the last few years, like I'm 24 now, I think I've become a lot more confident. I think sometimes you just kind of have to own who you are. Like I'm never going to be that like tall blonde vibe. I don't know, you have to like own who you are. No, I don't feel insecure, so yeah, no. But thank you. I assume you enjoy the cold weather. No. I am from Vancouver Island, where it is like the most mild temperature. Like it doesn't really go below like -5 in the winter, and it's just a very warm place in the winter compared to Toronto, where it's like -20 and snowing. So I really don't enjoy the cold. This winter, like literally barely went outside. So someone said, I assume that you would die without coffee. I am like super addicted to caffeine, which is really bad. But if I don't have a coffee after like before 10 o'clock, I have like blinding migraines, which I know is super problematic. I assume you wish you studied something else at university. Yeah, I do. I wish I did marketing or business. I did a writing degree. I don't have any regrets because, you know, I'm still in marketing and everything worked out, but I think it would have helped me a lot, like just excel a little bit faster. So yeah, that's true. I got a lot of these saying like, I assume you want to move out of Toronto, or I assume you want to live somewhere else. No, I don't. I have been reflecting a little bit more lately on like Toronto life. I think just because this whole lockdown and everything, my whole family is out in BC except for my older sister, and then Storm's entire family except for his brother is in Sweden. So we each have a sibling in Ontario, but other than that, like our entire family is like in Sweden or in Vancouver. I don't know, it like makes you reflect. You're like, why am I living somewhere like both of us are away from our parents? But right now I love Toronto. Like our friends are here, our jobs are here, so definitely not like moving anytime soon. I assume that you want to leave your job to do busy blooming and influencing 24/7. If I made my salary doing YouTube and busy blooming somehow, then like yeah, that is a complete dream for me. I would love to do that. I think if I could pick like any sort of lifestyle, it would be, you know, obviously working for myself full time, like part-time doing YouTube, part-time doing, you know, something else. So I would love to do that, but I just, you know, who knows where life will take you. But yeah, I would love to like do that one day. I assume you've never struggled financially. I would say that's true. I've been so lucky growing up. I mean, my parents helped me a lot with my university education. I think the only time I've really like struggled, my first job out of university, and that was hard. Like where we lived in Toronto, and just like it was a bit of a stretch making that salary and paying rent, groceries, like all that stuff for the first time. But I was never unable to pay rent or groceries, which is like, I'm so lucky to have to say that. So yeah, I would say that's true, which I'm like so grateful for. And I realized that is a very, very lucky thing to be able to say. Someone said, I assume you wear the pants in your relationship. Truly the base of our relationship is our friendship. This sounds so cheesy, but we are best friends, and it's not like some power dynamic. It's never really like we're in the spot of someone's wearing the pants in the sense of like I'm saying something is happening and he doesn't want it to happen, or vice versa. I don't think either of us like wear the pants. We each have one leg in the pants. I assume you don't identify as Christian anymore. I would not consider myself a religious person, but I feel like a lot of the time people say they're Christian or like they grew up Christian, but they're not like, you know, reading the Bible and going to church and like being super religious. So I think I'm in that category. Someone said, I assume that you have a small group of friends, but maybe that's a good thing. I think I have a lot of friends, but not a lot of close friends. All of the people I text and call and FaceTime is my family. I'm very close with my sister, my mom, my dad, Storm's like brother, his brother's girlfriend, like we're all very close. I think I have a large outer circle, and then my inner circle is like my family. So I assume that you want to do the PMI certificate. This is the Project Management Institute, I think, certificate. No, I don't plan to do it. I think back like probably a year and a half, 2 years ago, I would have said like for sure going into project management. I tried project management full time, and like I needed the creativity. So I'm back in marketing, and I think this is just like such a better fit for me. And I think I'm just generally better at marketing than I am at project management. So I don't see myself going back to school, like possibly getting an MBA if I needed it for like something specific. But yeah, right now I'm just like focusing on getting experience, and yeah. Okay, that is it for all of the assumptions I'm going to answer today. This was a pretty short video, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Okay, bye.